Hi Andy, it's Tracy at Alexander's. I hope you're well. I've been asked to put together this video on the car just to highlight how wonderful it is. Keys in my hand at the moment and I've just brought it into the far end of the showroom. So why don't we go have a look? So here we go, the car itself. Such an amazing colour. So we walk around, I'll try to point out some of the lovely additional features that this one has. One of the obvious ones is the night pack with the additional items in black. As we come in close you can see them, they're not actually the same colour as the body. They work really well, the black and the blue together. Those incredible Mercedes intelligent LEDs. Look across how the light reflects on the bonnet. Such a beautiful finish that we have on the bonnet there. And there you can see the sun shining on it directly. You can see the blue. It's an absolutely fabulous colour. Looks great with the black wheels with the red calipers behind. Look great. Suit the wheel. I love the design of the alloy wheel. If you look really carefully, you've got this machined edge on it. Such a great looking car. I think Mercedes' new design direction really suits the C63 very, very well indeed. It's such a handsome car. Nothing quite like it in the marketplace from that point of view. It's incredible you can have all this performance and actually still be such a practical car to live with in terms of a good boot size. And unlike a lot of coupes, you actually have quite a lot of space in the back. Now I can sit behind the seats if I'm sat in it, so to speak, someone my height, and still have enough room, which is quite something else. So, I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's have a look on this driver's side and have a look at the interior. We open the door here. It's incredible that it almost opens at 90 degrees. It does make getting in and out of it very, very easy. But look at some of the features here. We've got this contrast stitching in the grey to match the rest of the contrast elements of the Alcantara on the seats and the Alcantara on the door card here. All this finished off by hand, by the way. It's quite incredible. We come across and we then reach the controls for the seats with your memory. You've got your heated seat elements there. And then these wonderful Burmeister laser cut speakers. They're absolutely fabulous there. It's such a great quality piece of equipment. You can see that if you look very carefully, it's got blue. You can actually change the colour of the LED lights. And let's hop in actually, close this door. Let's pick out this wonderful finish on the wood. Now, sometimes you get this in a gloss black. You can get it in a carbon fibre material. I've got to say, this is actually probably one of my favourites. It just looks really quite tasteful. Great alternative to normal wood, but black just to make it look a little bit more contemporary. But you've got that sort of organic look of the grain there, very natural, just very different. I love that. The IWC clock there, such a great piece in the centre, works so well. Mercedes' new design on the interior here is absolutely fabulous from that point of view. I love this sort of new design that you have for the various features, the suspension, the traction control off and things like this. It's very easy to use and it's very easy to go through the various settings on the sports settings. You've got comforts, dynamic, you've got race and sport. On this side, your ability to sort of open the exhaust baffles to make it even louder and control your volume up and down on your radio is all done here. So actually, why don't we just hit and see it fire up, see it do its thing. There's quite a lot of noise you can hear in the background going on. Quite extraordinary. A wonderful dashboard, very easy to see all the equipment there. You know, you can scroll through all of this easy enough. You can even have the sat-nav directions in front of you as well. If we come over here, we can then see the various functions for the media system that you can have. You can log on to you can see me moving it. Now I'm moving it by a mixture of using my finger here, and if you look there, and all I'm doing is that, or you can actually use the wheel to go back and forth, and there I am just doing that. So it gives you the option to use. Now some people don't quite like the touchpad and like the wheel, so it's nice that it gives you the option. But if I go over, hit the the nav, it's easy enough to put it in there and very easy to control that. The control of that, as I say, it's very intuitive. So we come down here, you've got the controls for the air conditioning and so on, really quite straightforward. And then again, sort of replicating what you have here and on the screen, you've got your nav, which instantly takes you up to here, radio, which opens up here, media, which decides whether or not you have a disc or you're playing music off your phone, telephone, yeah, again, if you have your telephone connected, it's very easy to use, and you can use the controls on here as well. So overall, just a great environment, great media system, very easy to use, and wonderful dashboard as well. I love this sort of aluminium finish that they have. Well, it is actually aluminium, and it's brushed to a really high standard. Actually looks really good. So if I pan across, I'm just going to lift it up a little bit here. You've got the panoramic roof as well. Now it's quite dark in here because obviously you know, we're inside, but it's quite a nice environment. If you don't like it open and it's a bit too bright, it's easy enough just to put the cover across like that. And if we look in the back very carefully, there we have sort of almost replicating what you have at the front with the spoilers there, sorry, the speaker covers and that grey insert in the seats matching the grey seat belts as well. I'll tell you what I thought I'd do just to sign off, is to give you a taste of just how wonderful the car is in the sport mode with the exhaust notes. So I'm going to put the car into race mode. If you look, I'm flicking this down here and that's changing the way it's sounding. Probably pick up, it's actually probably got a little bit deeper. The little button here has come on. I'm going to wait a second, let it warm up, give it a bit of a blip on the accelerator so you can hear what it sounds, and hopefully speak to you soon. Okay Andy, I've let the car warm up now. I'm about to upset everyone in the showroom. Hopefully there's no one on the telephone because they won't be able to hear themselves think. I'm going to give it a bit of a blip. I'm going to take it up to about 3,500 revs and then quickly release it so you can get that lovely sort of pop sound. It sounds amazing. Wow, bear in mind that was only up to 3,500 revs. It sounds incredible. Speak to you soon.